Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we're currently working our way through a rather large deficit in terms of our overextension, and we've got a few rebels to work on. That's okay. I closed all of these windows before we stopped the last episode, so since I restarted the game, I need to go around and see what we actually need to attack. So let's just check all of our areas over here. This all looks reasonably good so far. There's that over there, but we're already en route to that. We'll take that area back. Everything over there looks fine. And over here. Okay. We'll go deal with that. These guys can move back to their station point. Fantastic. So I think that is pretty well taken care of. We don't need to standardize our uniforms. This defensive idea we may want to invest in. We are 16 years ahead of time on Miltech. So I think we'll go ahead and grab Morale of Armies plus 15%. That's huge. We are 100% taking that. That is just bonkers that that's a thing, actually. Okay, with this month tick, we can do that. And we have one more rebellion. That's fine. We'll just head down over. No problem. Oh, hello. We missed this one somehow. We'll take care of that. Perfect. We do expect all of that to happen. We did also successfully do some coring. Wonderful. This all seems to be going pretty much according to plan. We did, of course, expect that there would be some rebels. We'll come over here. And we'll just park at our station point. Wonderful. Yep, so far this is going very, very well. When is our truce up with Poland? In slightly over a year. Okay. What about our truce with Alania? 1801, that's a fair amount after, and I just closed those instead of looking at them. That was awkward. 1801 with these guys as well. Okay. We may want to... Oh, hello. Well, I was just going to say we want to bring these guys back anyway. Did we just lose our military access through here? Through Pratiharis? Ah, through Pratiharis. Okay. We're going to have to use the Indian transports to get out of here then. That's okay. I wanted to bring these guys back over here anyway because I'm thinking about maybe attacking these guys. They're allied with Kalaturis, which would mean that that would be a relatively large war. Unless Kalaturis had a reason to not join. How many reasons do they have to join right now? 16. Interesting. Very interesting. We want to crack this area at some point. There's no doubt about that. Okay, let's deal with some separatism. Get rid of these guys. Up in Orkney. Okay, that's slightly awkward. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty awkward. We're going to go ahead and make some cores, and we can actually grab a diptech, and we are definitely doing that. Wonderful. Okay, we've got this rebellion going on over here. That's fine. We'll go ahead and move back to our station point here. Just checking to see if there's any rebellions that we missed in this region. And it looks like there are. Okay. And of course there's this. That's 61k. They're Byzantine separatists, so I think we'll just send these guys over to deal with them. Yeah, that's all fine. That's a successful conversion. Fantastic. We'll convert Tabwa. We won the Battle of Nice. I know it's Nice, but it was still pretty nice. Okay, we had 2 revolts this month. That is acceptable. One in Magdeburg, and we'll take care of that one immediately. And one in Corsica. We will actually send... These guys are locked in right now. But we'll send the European second to go deal with that. How are we doing down at India? Prestige and losing a stability. I would rather not lose as 100 regiments, huh? In Cadiz. Where is Cadiz? Okay. We'll outwit him at court, I think. Oh, that's a stability loss. I would rather not do that. I would rather take the prestige loss, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. More cores happening. Also more rebellions. 4 this month. Not bad. Okay, there's that one dealt with. We will send the European 4th over here. This one is the European 2nd, so they're not supposed to be in this area anyway. There is this one here, and we'll send the European 6th to deal with that. Okay, and this one is already dealt with, yes. And one in Tyrone as well. Okay, I mean, the first British is starting to get a little bit overworked over here, but I suspect that'll change later on. I don't think we, strictly speaking, need to have another British army. We should also take a quick look at our combat width. Has that changed? Let's see. Our combat width is currently 40, which is the correct amount. Okay. So if we want to enlarge our armies, we should enlarge in the cannon category. There's some Greek separatists over here. We'll take care of those. Oh, there's also some Crimean separatists. We'll come over there with that Asian army. Okay. No problem. We do expect some temporary rebel successes. And one more month tick would be ideal here to get another corps going. There we go. That's a fair number of revolts there. Byzantine separatists. Oh, okay, that's only 3. I thought that was more. Never mind, this is not a fair number of revolts. I deserve way more revolts than this. Realistically. Another one up over here on the British Isles. We're still having that deficit there, but again, I really think that that'll get handled. Not too worried about that. Yep, these rebels are being jerks, as expected. So once we get our rebellions under control, then we are going to take a look at expansion. For now, we need to continue coring, of course. Is that only the 1 revolt? 2 revolts. You've got to be kidding me. How rude. Okay, we'll send the Asian first over there. They can make it. So then there's this one here. Okay, we'll deal with that immediately. Well, we'll wait a couple days and then deal with it. Not technically immediately, I suppose. How many more rebellions do we have brewing? A fair number, and actually our unrest is not doing too bad. Additional revolts. 3 of them this month. Not too bad. What's that about China? Yeah, they seem fine. For now, anyway. Okay, so there's one over here. The European 2nd should be the one to respond to this. We'll send them over. The European 4th should go down here. Okay. One over here. You should be back at your station point. We'll wait for this force for this. And then one in Mapangu. Oh, that's not a problem. Just do that. Excellent. How much more do we need to core? We need 82 and 74. Those are very expensive. Okay. I mean, this is expected. There we go. Do we get any more rebellions? 1. Jolof. Okay. We needed to head back towards the coast anyway. So that is completely fine. And you should head up over here. That's a bunch of cores, actually. How are we doing on our overextension? 124 still? Okay. Could be worse. We're going to send the European 5th back to their station point of Macedonia. Okay, where was that rebellion? Right here. No, that's already taken care of. Right here. Gotcha. No problem. We're just going to continue attacking. Oh, we have a free advisor slot. Trade efficiency. Yes, please. Quite happy about that one. Okay. Take back this territory. We're already taking this back. You are making your way up. That is fine. We still can't core. Be able to soon enough, though. How are we doing on that provincial unrest? That's getting much better. Excellent. One more month until we can core. We just gained 20 prestige. That's kind of ridiculous. We'll send these guys back to their station point. And these guys back to their station point. In Cork, typical. And one over here as well. Okay, sadly, we have the Asian 2nd in this region. I would normally respond to them with the Asian 2nd. We may want to think about making another army to garrison this area and stationing the Asian 2nd more around Trebizond region. What's the supply limit here? 47. 59 here. That would be acceptable. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to leave these guys alone for the time being. And we can't currently core these, presumably because we're converting them. I guess that's fine. We're at 97.3% overextension right now. It's getting much better. No rebellions this month. Fascinating. Okay, we're going to go hit this region over here. We're going to move somewhere where we're not taking attrition over here. Perfect. And hopefully this cannon will get finished up pretty soon. 20 February. That's fine. Excellent. How are we doing on our institution? Embraced in 19 provinces. That's not too bad. Actually, we should consider building 1 million manufactories. We'll sort by improvement amount. And we'll just build 1 million of these. And actually, our vassal is offering us knowledge sharing. We will accept that. And we're going to still build 1 million manufactories. Although I do want to convert. We'll convert Upemba. That does mean we can core there as well. And more manufactories. Wonderful. We are industrializing by throwing large amounts of money at the problem. It's currently 1791, of course. This game ends in what, 1821, I think? Something like that? Of course, we will be importing this over to Victoria. And 82 to get this coring started. That's fine. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves up to 15 here. We'll have to wait it for a month tick. There we go. And then 4 and 36. Actually, I'm going to build in increments of 5 for the moment. There we go. Excellent. And we should definitely come kill these rebels in Ireland. Not a fan of rebels in Ireland. Or anywhere. realistically. We have a fair number of troops that are taking attrition. We should probably stop taking attrition. The African First basically has no option but to take attrition, sadly. Actually, 54 right here. It's not taking that much attrition. The Asian First definitely needs to pull out of there to around here. And then the African 6th, yep, that can move back to Malindi. The Asian 6th, let's see here, this is the Asian 3rd, and this is essentially its garrison point. The Asian 6th can be moved perhaps up over this direction. That'll do. Excellent. I also want to raise another army, and we're going to raise this in India. So we'll get that started. And we are going to rename this from the Asian 5th to the Indian 1st. Fantastic. And then as this army begins assembling, we will begin raising up another over here. This will, of course, be the Indian 2nd. And the point of that is in case Pratiharis and Kalaturis decide to attack us for some reason. Or, you know, we get in some sort of a conflict with them. So this one would be the Asian 5th. So we'll go ahead and rename that to the Asian 5th. Fantastic. We're going to respond to this rebellion with the Arabian 1st. The Asian 5th is already earmarked for going up over here and taking this back. 5 mercantilism for 1 stability at this point in the game is not worth. 200 admin power, but our Master of Mint would leave the court. 200 dip power, but our trader would leave the court. Or both. Get out of here, both of you. Okay, we're going to wait a month tick. Actually, we are going to retire both of these advisors in both categories. We're going to wait a month tick for new advisors to turn up. We're also going to bring this up to 15, like so, and 4, and 36. And this is going to be called the Indian 2nd. Wonderful. Month tick has occurred. So we're going to bring in advisors. National tax modifier. I like it. And colonial range. Mediocre, but we'll take him for the power. Sounds good. I do want to core this, but we can't currently. But we have very little provincial unrest, so that's fine. The Indian 2nd will be grouping up quite soon. And there it goes. When is our conversion here going to finish up? That's the question. Oh, hello. More Irish rebels. I hear that's a bit of a problem, or used to be. Well, that's the case it'll be with us too, where it used to be a problem. There we go. Okay, let's check in on our conversion progress here. Rwandan separatists, that's been a while. Okay, as I was saying, let's check in on our conversion progress here. That's still going to be a bit. 10 May 1794. Fair enough. We're 13 years ahead of time in all of our techs right now. And we are currently actually going very, very well on our industrialization. 5% army professionalism for 10k ducats? I don't think that's worth it. We're really, really ignoring army professionalism. Like, to an incredible level. We can invest in a new idea, and I think that would be a good thing to do right now. It'll cost us 381 admin power. It'll get us 2 max promoted cultures. I don't really care too much about the promoted cultures, but it'll work down the humanist tree for improved relations, tolerance of heathens, and idea cost reductions. So that's something. We lost a military leader. We don't care. When is our truce up with Poland? Actually, it's already up. We should fight Poland. Okay, let's get in position to fight Poland. We can just stop there. We can come up over here. Who are they allied with? Arkand and Vazyugan. Who's Vazyugan? Irrelevant. Okay. Good to know. We're going to move this army up over here. We need to head this way anyway. These guys are going to head up over here. I think we'll bring in these guys, and the Asian second will send back to this region over here just to garrison this a bit. Okay. So we need to attack Poland, clean up some of this border gore we've created. We also need to consider annexing some of our subjects soon. Bilu 0 is actually the only one we can. So let's start improving relations with them. There we go. Could never have too many men. Well, we can. We almost do. Okay, so the Indian second is raised at this point. Our supply limit is hot garbage over here. We'll just park them over here, I guess. And we're going to be declaring on Poland quite soon. Which of course does mean that we need to save up our admin power. We're going to start converting Mets. And we do want to start coring this ASAP, but we don't have the admin power for it just yet. Advancement of the merchant class, that is fine. We don't care. So we want to attack Poland pretty soon. Poland is currently fighting Alania, which is adorable. These guys have not made it up here yet. I think our benchmark for when we are going to attack Poland is when this army takes this territory back, realistically. I'm just checking our rebel status right now. Independence for Estonia. What are they occupying? Oh, I forgot about this. We're going to send up the European first to go deal with that. I completely forgot about the guys up in Iceland. I mean, it would have popped up a notification and I would have found out then, but good thing I checked regardless. This Polish army is looking a little spooked right now. I mean, we have a Miltech up on them and that 15% morale bump, which is huge. We have Bilu 0 on our side this time as well. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready to declare on Poland. So let's declare this. Do we want to co-belligerent Yarkand or Vazyugan? I don't think so. I don't think we want either of those. So we are just going to Imperialism CB them. Declare that. And that... Missionary is still working there. I was going to start that coring. But this is definitely something that we can definitely do next episode, because we're pretty much at the end of this one. I'm just going to order a quick invasion pattern here. We're invading their capital and over in this direction. We're going to push up to this fort. We're going to push in here. And we're going to push down to that fort there and directly in here. Okay. And that should be Poland falling quite simply. With that, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.